I'm Sherri. I'm not very good about this, so bear with me. My mom was an alcoholic, a really bad alcoholic, and she never really had time for me. She really never gave that about me, so I was basically took care of my brothers. And they thought I was basically a human target. They would like throw me through glass tables. They one time burned me with a bunch of chemicals, shot me with a BB gun, and my mother would leave me home with my oldest, but he would end up leaving, so I spent my whole childhood basically raising myself. I was only like 5 years old. I mean, I'd have to cook for myself or I didn't eat. So my mom was like, she wanted to come home at like 3-something in the morning drunk. So that went on for several years. When I was 8, she decided that she didn't want me no more. So she sent me to Waterloo, Iowa to be with her father. And at that point, my life even got worse. He too was an alcoholic, a very mean one. I was abused every which way possible from the time I was 8 till I was 12. He had molested me for 4 years of my life. At that point, they had to put me into the foster care system. So I spent till I was 18 in and out of foster care. My foster homes weren't the best, but it was better than where I was prior to that. I never had spoken to my mom throughout them years. She never made an attempt to. It was at that point where I was into drinking really bad, because I took that after I got out of high school, and I was introduced to drugs. And so from that moment on, my life was going basically like my mom told me it would be. Because my mom told me that I was a mistake and I should never be born, and that I will always follow the path of, destruction. My relationship with him was it was the worst 10 years of my life. He was an abusive drunk. He was actually Mexican. And by getting married to me, it made him legal. So he would go to Mexico for like half the year and come back here. And so we never really had much of a life anyway. And when my kids were 6 and 10, they got taken by the system. Because I wasn't stable at that point to be able to care for them. I had become suicidal, as you should say. Every time life got bad, I tried to find an easy way out. Throughout the last 12 years, I've tried to kill myself every which way possible, except for, of course, with a gun. In April of last year, I actually came to Springfield to get away from that life, thinking maybe, okay, I can start over. I didn't know nobody, didn't even know where I was going to lay my head the night I came. But it was going to be the start of my life. And I met a lot of wonderful people around. I mean, granted, yeah, I lived the homeless life on the streets, in and out of safe sleep and stuff. But it don't matter, because they're still people. And I had joined the VA program to try to be somebody. Thinking, okay, maybe if I, start to do good for my life, I'll be somebody. And then I ended up relapsing. And somebody told on me, and they kicked me out of the program. So then ever since then, I still continued to go down that path. I wasn't using like I was in Iowa, but I still continued to use. I had been coming to Ebenezer since April of last year, off and on. There were times where I wasn't able to come, and then July 21st, I was baptized. And that day changed my ways in more ways than one. I can finally say in 46 years that I love myself and have somebody to live for. And it's really an amazing feeling. I mean, it's all the other times times, like when I talk about my life, before I couldn't talk about my life without crying, you know. But now it's okay because, well, I made peace. I made peace with my mom. I've got a job now. I work at French's. I am off the streets. I am staying with a really good friend of mine. I think there's a reason why I came to Springfield. I really do. And I not only made Springfield my home, but I also was saved in the process. Amen. Because in Iowa, I wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't be up standing in front of y'all. I'd probably be out there doing the same old stuff. But, I mean, I guess, as long as I live, I gotta follow Jesus. I read my Bible now. I never read the Bible before. And I pray. And so I guess, I mean, if it worked for me, y'all, it's gotta work for you.
Amen.
Because I really thought that I wasn't single. And somebody told me yesterday that there's nothing forever. I said, yes, there is up there.
Amen.
I never, my whole life, have ever thought that I would be even putting his name into my mouth unless it was in the cuss word. But now I talk to people. I talk to them and try to change them, and I'm still maybe trying to change myself. But I'm trying, you know.
We always say that God, we can't stop God, but God can't force himself on you. He can't force his salvation on you. It is something that you need to accept. It's something you need to say, God, I am willing to accept it. God, I am going to ask for forgiveness of the sins that I have done. It is something you are hindering yourself to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior. As you saw, we had two testimonies. God has changed them. They've been through much. They've gone through a lot. Maybe you've been through the same situations as they have. Maybe you've gone through the same problems and suffering and pain, and have not allowed God to pull you out of that hole and take you in to his family, for him to say, you're my son. For him to say that you are my daughter. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the creation of all is waiting for you and I.
shelter like no